That's what we're looking for. And there should be ads happening soonish, TM. There we go. I did do some Chronicle mode, but I've mostly been working on my own personal EU5 playthrough, to be perfectly honest. Before too many changes happen to that particular game, which... yeah. Thank you. Let's see what do we have here. Deco sticker 15. Unity. And since it's technically the third in Japan, we also gained the headband of motivation. Wow, I feel so motivated. Let me at the very least go ahead and go into story mode, and we can just kind of wait there until the ad begins. So you're just gonna go ahead and wait here for a bit while we are waiting on the ads. And today, I should mention, if you're expecting any sort of like forward progress, don't. Because I'm pretty clearly behind on a lot of things. So today is, as they say, a bit... as they say, a bit of a filler episode. We're just gonna be doing a bunch of content I have missed over the course of trying to get this game done. So we're just gonna go ahead, do content, we'll see where we end up. Hope maybe we will do the match, but don't expect it. Like, today is gonna be a chill... we have not done a lot of content and we should probably do it stream. Yay! That's the kind of fun stream that I... oh, where are you, buddy? There we go. Good boy. So, speaking of which, let's have a look here. We have a bunch of rumors that we might as well just go ahead and get to doing. Also, ads will begin shortly. Gives me time to go ahead and go somewhere else. Which is to say, back to the old, back to our own city. Because there's a lot of content I didn't do before we got to this point. At the South Sales Junior High. Ooh, there's actually a little animation involved there. How cute. Ah, my tea is burning something, and that's good. There's something being burned in my throat. Alright, what kind of activities do we have? We have Old Man Who Lost His Key, Big Hole Today, Happiness Under Your Nose, a Hole in One, which I assume is somewhere on the premises here. Maybe? Hole in One implies like sports club activities, right? Well, anyway, the outbreak has begun! Good. Ooh, special training portal. Neat. Oh, hang on, we can actually now go here. I had not noticed that before. We can go. Alright, we still need to get information about Jet as well. Like, there's some side quests that we forgot to do.
Hello!
There we go. And you are show off. Yeah, we are far behind on leveling. Because, oh no, never mind, we're not. We're about 24 to 29-ish. I'm also go ahead and use this moment to up the sound settings, because I had them lowered for something else. put you up to 3 or up to 2. No, not off. And then we can up the master volume like that. Oh, never mind. Apparently not. Need to redo it. There we go. Welcome back from the outbreak. We're currently doing some setting changes. Because I was doing Chronicle mode while also watching... watching Twin Peaks at some point. Anyway, you have information about being out at night with someone called Chet. Alright. But there is apparently a hole-in-one. There is, like I said, we just, let's see, what kind of stuff have we missed? Happiness under your nose, Search of Energy, Sand Enthusiast. Got a bunch of secret loot. Let me see here. Boss Cat Gathering, Cat in Downtown. That's the Odaiba. Okay, so all of this is in South Service. That's good to know. Let me see here. Notification, Cursed Letter. Cursed Letter seems to, and the locked locker seem to imply stuff at school. Hang on, do you maybe have something? You do not, you're just a random NPC walking around. It does seem that we missed some stuff in the school itself. Thank you. I especially noticed that I might have been vastly underleveled when I was talking with someone else, and he went like, oh yeah, I only had to do stuff for the final match, and I'm like, that's not my own personal experience. Love-struck teacher, sure, why not?
Be smart.
Hang on, you are into Miss Serrano? No.
Nope.
No, you shall not, in fact, not be.
Win!
Thank you.
What a holdup that was.
I've also got this as a little rare card. Oh, that is... Asked to try again. Oh no. Yeah, that is bad. Buddy, sense of romance does not exist. There's no such thing. There's no such thing as a sense of romance in this world. Not for as long as football exists, my boy. Let me actually move the sound a bit towards 3. That might be a bit too loud. And then I forget I also need to actually... There we go. Save changes. Yes, please. Exactly. Exactly. We are very busy with very much football-related things. But there was something about home economics. There were a couple of... Not necessarily quests. But... If we go to activities, bookmares in a retro spot, fish laughing cats. We have the sound of an unmanned piano, a locked locker, home economics and a cursed letter. Question: where would the home economics class be? Cursed letter is probably around here, for like the teacher stuff. Like, if I had to make an educated guess. It does, yes. Sometime later this month, I believe. Oh, no, wait, later this month is, Later this month is Galaxy, my bad. Miss Serrano alone. Ah, there we go. There's a curse letter. That's right. The Ferris wheel together. It's be a drought of a love letter. Oh no, that is cursed indeed. Yes, let's not further discuss this. Let me see here. Home economics. Home economics. That is not home economics. Neither is that. So it's somewhere up in. Oh, second part of the main story. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, maybe. I don't know. Entirely possible. Not been keeping up, to be honest. Ah, there we go. There's home economics. And there's a random pot. A stew full of big bones and chunk of meat. Oh, cool. Like I said, I've mostly been focused on Final Fantasy XIV, to be honest, as of late, given my desperate need to at the very least be on time for that. Then we have sound of an unmanned piano and a locked locker. Locker's probably... I want to say that the locker is probably in the football room, but it's like it's the piano. Like, where would you find a piano? I assume there is like a music thing somewhere around here. Yeah, buddy, I know all these tournaments all in Tokyo. You're not the one that has to go there. Let's see here. Where, if I were a piano in a random school, where would I be? Not here. Not here. That's the archive room. Here, maybe? Yes. Okay, where is the sound coming from? Oh, there we go. It's a little music box tucked inside of the piano. There we go. There's a little mystery solved. And now, as for the other thing that I'm 100% certain of we can do at this school. Oh, hang on. This is not the ground floor. Which is... the locker, which I assume is the soccer locker room. Oh, Alpine. I saw AI and I'm like, oh no. Those are some cursed letters. Wait, hang on. No? Huh. Weird. Alright, let's target. There is a... yeah, no, there we go. It's a locked locker. Near... oh, hang on. Yeah, no, there is a little table there, which is not here. Okay, now where else would there be a locked locker? Probably somewhere where I'm not in fact dying from tea overdose. The baseball club maybe? Pardon me, 1 second, quickly dying. Okay, there we go. 1 second. Oh dear. Note to self, do not talk and drink tea at the same time. That's a bad idea. Okay, that's not good. That's really not good. Hey, it's Onion. Thank you very much for the raid. Hello. I hope you had a very good stream just now. My apologies if I'm not sounding a bit weird. I just almost died from drinking tea and talking at the same time. Hello. I'm Tribe. I am currently, as you can see, streaming in Inazuma 11, and we are next week gonna be starting games that made my year in some way. So that should be a lot of fun. So welcome. Hope you're all having a good time. See here, even though it's not locked. Ooh, curious. And the door was just jammed. Good. We are currently in the middle of what I'm calling a filler episode, because it turns out I missed a lot of content. So we're gonna be doing that before we move on to the next match. Hope you had a good stream. Let me go ahead and do a quick shout out here. Why not? That way I can see. Let's have. Go ahead. Yep. Oh, is that you? That is you, and you were streaming. Da, 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 da. Let me have a look. Constance. Well, there you go. Hope it was a solid stream. Don't know what the game is, but I hope you had fun with it. There we go. Hope you had fun with it. Even if I have no idea what the game is about, but yeah. For those of you who have no idea what it is that you're watching, this is a soccer RPG. We are currently, like I said, doing a bit of a grinding stream. We need to get some training goals done. And it is a great way to just do some missed content. Peter found some music. Oh, good to hear. I might actually check it out in that case, as a fan of Metroidvanias. Sounds cool. Might check it out. At least I hope it's on Steam. Also, I'm gonna kindly go ahead and point to rule 1, which is called Don't Be a Dick. You might personally not like a game, other people do, that's up to them. So, I'm gonna carefully point to the fact that we have a very simple rule on this stream, which is don't be a dick, and if you leave the stream happier than you entered it, that's a good sign. And if not, that's a sign I did something wrong. So yeah, hope it was fun. I'll absolutely check it out. Yeah, we've actually missed quite a bit of side content from the looks of it. Okay, let's do some additional side questing. There's a lot of side content that we have missed. Oh, it's a kitty. Hi T, how are you doing tonight? Oh no, it's Josephine. Where will she want us to lead her next? Let's see here. Oh dear. What does Kitty want this time? For those of you who don't know, this is Constance. No, Josephine, I mean. My bad. This is Josephine. And she wants to escape her owner. And this is the third time she's going to make us try to help her escape. It really is. In that case, don't worry. There's not going to be any spoilers beyond. There's not going to be spoilers beyond locations. So if you don't want to be spoiled, don't worry. We're not doing the main story today. What's up, IT? Hope. Already finished the game. Good lord. Well, in that case, I've said nothing. I'm only really playing the main story on stream because I've waited 10 years for this game, and I will take every ounce of content. I will press every ounce of content out of it that I want, that I can. There we go. There's my tea. For those of you who were curious, it is. I had some lovely cinnamon tea. It's a wintertime special. Because where do you want to go this time? You seem to have quite a connection to Josephine. It looks like she has another favor to ask. Aww. Ran off. Oh, I hope it was fun in that case. For me, I've been following the series ever since it came out. Like back in, I want to say 2011? 2009, 2011, something like that. Not kidding around this time. Oh dear. Nearest Skyport. Oh no. 2008, there we go. See, that goes to show how old I am. See, I'm an old timer. I don't remember I don't remember when games came out. Dude, some ginger. Oh, it sounds so lovely. I mean, to be fair, I feel I always just kind of automatically drink the decaf tea. Like, it's just yeah, like, I am the kind of tea lover that has its own tea kettle with like the ability to use tea leaves. So, you know, like, I will absolutely be. Ooh, strikers! Oh dear. Yeah, that was the Wii game, I believe. Yeah, I happen to be living right next to not right next to, but like a bit down the road is a tea shop complete with like 50 different tea leaves. So it's just, just absolutely beautiful. Anyway, let's go ahead and see how Josephine is gonna be. Or why Josephine's gonna stay this time. Need to keep going. Oh dear Lord, there's nothing bad with coffee, so. No, there's nothing wrong with a solid coffee addiction. So let's see here. What is the cat lady going to do this time? It's new luxury teaser. It's just arrived. Oh no. Oh no. Not the luxury teaser. And a brand new kettle. Oh, look at. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Even though, I mean, as someone that is loving the current Hildebrand's quest line in Final Fantasy XIV, this kind of like dumb side content is right up my jam. The motorized mice, and how is there an entire set of motorized mice? Also, how does the cat lady always know where to find this? Oh, poor kitty just wants some comfort. One moment. Wait, hang on. I know you. You're in my team. Why? I'm sorry. What? I mean, to be fair, I'm saying what, but I also am currently rewatching Twin Peaks, and in one of the episodes, there is like someone that is meant to die in a fire, and then they return in like this weird Japanese costume. Like I'm not surprised anymore. This feels more realistic than whatever it was that Lynch cooked up for Twin Peaks. So, you know, catch Madam's eyes. Aww. Oh, that is. I really. It's such a shame that you cannot restart the main story, because I get the feeling that there's indeed so many of these tiny little touches that you are going to miss your first time around. Close to me. Oh, cat to get the best of me stomped off. Oh. Like, it feels like there's so much like foreshadowing that you can miss because the first time around, and you can't really do a second time around, at least not yet. I do hope they add that function in there, even if at all, possibly in the form of a new game plus or something like that. Where you can just kind of see all these neat little touches. You know, says the guy that actively goes through has gone through the entirety of all Final Fantasy 14 for like 5 times already at this point. Oh, that actually makes a lot of sense. It also makes sense how he knows where we are in that case, because we technically recruited him. It's perfect for my illusion act. Oh. Oh, it's the real cat lady. Oh. I mean, the worst part is I've just finished up the part where they reveal the killer, so now I'm in the bog of mediocrity in Twin Peaks until like the last 3 or 4 episodes of season 2. So that's gotta be a fun evening for me. I'm so happy that I just am gonna have it on in the background, because yay for the chess killer. Anyway, no, I don't. I don't think that's I don't think that's the case, because I distinctly remember doing the second quest before the recruiting begins. So I think that this is just a normal quest line. Like, I can totally imagine this being a questline that you need to finish if you don't have Foxworth yet. So, like, in New Game Plus or something like that, where you might need him. Where, like, in order to unlock Foxworth, you need to finish the cat questline. Like, I'm not sure, because, once again, there's no way to test it. But... Also, how long has Cedric been there? But that's a nice little... Also, for those of you curious, if you ever see me critique a tracksuit, I'm a bit of an addict. I got about 20 of them. I am gonna be critiquing every new one that we see. So far, Destin with a 10 out of 10 has the highest ranking. I mean, look at this beauty. This right here is perfect. Anyway, we were doing questline. We were going somewhere. Yes, we were. There is another quest on the school road. Can we get closer? No, we can't. Oh, I do as well. I'm really gonna try and get a cosplay of it. I already own the cosplay of the first Inazuma 11 game. I have like one for Go, but that one doesn't quite fit me, because it turns out Asian sizes are bad for Europeans. Oh yeah, I've used the English names because not everyone will be familiar with Inazuma 11. So it's just easier on my end to use the English names. And, you know, that's sort of what I grew up with, because we didn't have the option for Japanese names in the first games. So it is sort of like, for me, I grew up with the English names. So that's, for me, it's also a bit of nostalgia anyway. Alright, real match. Bakali pitch right here, totally make it. Aw, local kids leader wants you to show him a live match in the back alley field. Sure, we'll do that later today. But that's like a sort of like in the same way in regards to touches as like before you get your like that you have to make your own character at the start of the game. But that you then see him all around school before you actually recruit him. Like those are the kind of like touches that I love about this game, and the way that it references games left, right, and center without it feeling weird. I mean, that's how it looks to me, of course. Given you started with Victory Road, I'm not certain how you feel about it, Onion. But for me, it's like, there's just so many lovely details that feel like an homage, more so than, hey, look at this game, and like, look, we remember the older games, please remember the old games. So that's how it at least feels to me as a big fan of the series, like... There's like homages in names and in hairstyles and in sort of like tracksuit design, story beats, without it becoming overt. Alright, that is that. So let's go to the Seaside Park. Actually, we have a bunch of side quests we need to do in these areas, but might as well start with the actual side quest. There is... Oh, there we go. Yeah, probably, but that's actually a good sign. Like, in that case, it's pretty clearly not so overt that it's screaming in your face, like, hey, look, guys, remember this old game? Like, it's... I love the fact that it kind of went over your head is, for me, a good sign, because it means that the references aren't intrusive, or at least not that intrusive. Okay, around the park. Maybe they just like the ocean. Thank you. So I'll see your shopkeepers, and there is, I believe, a little quest line with someone with something with sand, I believe.
Yeah.
Lucky bracelet, thank you. I believe I saw something about sand earlier. It's also hole in one. Ah! It's a kitty! He's asleep. Boo! Okay, let's have a look at... Oh.
Yep.
Thank you. There we go, there's activities. Locker. Okay, we have happiness under your nose, hole in one. There we go, sand enthusiast. Also, we have ads in 2 minutes. We have ads every 30 minutes. So every 30 minutes, everyone has ads at the same time. That way, you don't miss anything of the action, and you also don't have to deal with all of the suddenly in the middle of something important, seeing 15 ads back to back. Okay, so you're not the sand enthusiast. Bit over the top to me story-wise. Yeah, Inazuma 11 very quickly goes off the rails. Hey, there we go, there's a sand enthusiast. Also, thank you very much for the follow, Onion. And please enjoy your emotes.
Nope.
Ah, there we go. Pristine, looking for a pristine shell. Cracking it. It's as flawless as can be. There we go. And yeah, it's very quickly goes... even in the second game, it already goes off the rails, but that's part of the fun, I feel. Beach Bum jogged off with high spirits. Yay! Managed to clear sand enthusiast. Let's see here, because there are lots of trees here.
Hey there.
Well...
Also love the fact that they call the Stone Ridge eerie, because that's an entire plot point in the 4th game. That's the thing, you know, like, for me it's like, oh yeah, Kenshins are like Go, and I remember the storyline of Go, and then I also see them sort of like reference one of the major points of Go, which is sort of like the weirdness of Kenshins and how it was like used in the games, like, yeah.
Nope.
I don't know how normal it is to have swimming lessons in Japan, but I assume as normalized as over here, given we both are right near the ocean. Hey, there's the secret loot ball! Hooray! Okay, is there anything else that I... There we go. Thank you. Is there anything else here that we have? We have... Rolo Road, downtown... Seaside Park. Ooh, I missed that one. I think I know where it is though. Let's see here. Cat on Rural Road, Seaside Park, Old Shipyard. Oh, you know what? Let's actually. Pardon me. Let's go and see here. We are. Oh, hang on, the ad break is actually happening at the moment. Should probably check that before I continue talking, but that's just the risk of a streamer like that. And there we go, welcome back, my apologies. I had missed that the ad had actually been happening. So let's see what this is all about. Oh, that is of course how you can rest for a day because of how that works. Okay, makes sense. These are not the lockers you are looking for. Seems. All the time. Yeah, I should probably start getting a timer for myself going on that one. But yeah, let's go ahead and battle the back alley. Yeah, sure. Let's go ahead and do some of the first of what's probably going to be many matches today. Friendly matches with the back alley kickers. Also have lots of other groups. Okay. Back alley kickers. Ooh, it's gonna be fun. Recognize team Chronicle stuff. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that's what you will. I'm like Chronicle mode. I'm doing sort of like slowly, but good to hear. And yeah, T. I probably need to just start setting a timer. Okay, there we go. The second schooling is good. Oh dear. Boss running the back alley kickers. Ah. What the? Oh, he is so cute. Can I pet the doggo? I believe you and I have both seen a very similar dog like this at some point in the past. I would not be surprised if he suddenly shows up on the moon. I will absolutely take dog coach. I will absolutely take dog coach. With the additional handicap of wanting to pet the dog. Also, the only reason we are level 26 is because I've got a couple of players at level 29. It's there are a couple of good names in here, although the series tradition of making the main character sound like an accountant does not go unnoticed. In the same vein as Mark Evans. So in that regard, I'm also still kind of annoyed at the fact that the international team didn't have any Dutch names in it. That just feels personal. It's actually, now that I think about it, it's actually gonna make the 7.1 stream really annoying. Because I will have zero control over how difficult the raids are going to be. Oh, that's gonna be fun. Yeah, if you are a Final Fantasy 14 fan, you wanna see me be really bad at the game later this month. 7.4 patch day. That's gonna be fun.
Here. Got it. Going up.
Anyway, let's go and not talk about 14 anymore. Good. It doesn't show that I'm... I mean, I've seen weird German names in my life. But yeah, less 14, even though it's probably obvious that I've been playing it a lot again. Yay. Okay, KP of...
Here.
Let's go for a Swedish shot. Still feels very weird. Oh, you're German. Hello. Couldn't talk. That should probably is a good moment to mention that if you speak in English to me, I'll speak in English back. If you speak in Dutch to me, I'll speak in Dutch back. If you speak in German, you have a 50-50 shot of me accidentally saying something really horrible. I had 10 years of German classes. I still cannot speak German. Also, I'll say something accidentally offensive. Like, I can read it, and I can listen to it, but that's also roughly where my knowledge ends. Might have something to do with the fact that part of my final exam had to do with Swiss German for the listening test, which I am still angry about. Like, don't use Swiss German for your German listening test.
Found a way through.
That's just your teacher being mean.
Go.
I got it. Here. Got it.
Ooh.
Receiver.
Thank you. But even meaner. I mean, to be fair, I have.
Got it. Here.
I'm not certain. Is Saxon as difficult as Austrian?
Let's light it up. Yeah.
Like I believe I have heard Saxon on like the German news before, maybe? I assume so at least.
Not done yet. You coming?
But yeah, our teacher was like in love with Switzerland and Austria, so we had a lot of that kind of German in class.
Let's light it up.
Anyway, ignoring my own personal nightmares about the language. So much
warm it up.
I feel like we have the same in my country with some people from Limburg, where I really want to take them seriously, but it's really difficult when you have such a cute language, when you have such a cute little dialect. Same goes for Flemish. Anyway, that is 1-0.
Going up. Pushing through.
Like, it's not even that I like want to laugh at them because Bone Country Bumpkin, because I'm one myself. Given I'm from the east of the country. But it's much like when you sound so cute, it makes it so difficult to take seriously. And that has nothing to do with the language. It's just
Found a way through. Go.
I got it. Here. Here.
Nice one. Go.
Got it. Take it. Got it.
Not gonna let
there
you.
we go. In the meantime, I kind of need to focus here for a moment. I believe I should mention the changes in regards to like that when you are 4-0 in the first half that you was doing mandatory military service. I don't remember Germany having mandatory military service. Oh, but it was still a thing. Okay, that explains it. Yeah,
Or flash.
not to be present during roll call because that is very fair. I was kind of saying like, hang on, I don't remember Germany having mandatory military service. Like, I know they're talking about it and same over here, but I was like really confused there for a moment. Anyway, 1-0, very nice so far.
You coming?
20 years, yeah, okay, yeah, that would fit the time frame indeed. I'm lucky enough to be young enough that I've never experienced conscription.
Take this.
Although, to be fair, in our case, like, mandatory military service was like done after the
Got it.
Bosnian Wars, which was sort of like the last big military operation that my country was a part of for a while. So that I'm essentially born early enough that it's still technically a thing, but also not early enough that I actually have to deal with it. Essentially born early enough for it to not be needed, born late enough not to be called up should it be needed.
I'll shut you down here.
Which is very nice for once. Anyway, yeah, that's
all yours.
Oh, good lord. Yeah, to be honest, I'll probably be in the same boat, given my, not only the fact that I'm old, I mean, old by military standards, but also that I'm technically handicapped, so that helps a lot.
Try my best. Here goes.
But still, like, it's still good to know that, you know, just to be sure that I wouldn't be called.
Sorry.
Oh, seriously?
Got it.
Wow.
Take it.
I assume that's like a thing from back in earlier days.
Take this.
So that is interesting to know that that's a rule.
Bring thunderclap.
Yeah, because I kind of figured it might have been a thing from like back in the Holy Roman Empire days, where it was like, you know, if you've already lost your sons,
Straight into the net.
you know, they still needed people. And then it's one of those laws that's like, you know, no, it isn't really worth the effort to change.
Where's it coming from?
Which is actually interesting because I was talking with a friend a few days ago about some of the weirder laws that we have in my country, and he's like, well, why don't you change it? And it's like, because there's more important stuff happening? I'm like, well, why don't you change this random law that like a street has to be wide enough for a horse? Because it's never relevant and like we're dealing with other problems? So yeah. Anyway, I'm mostly currently yapping because apparently when I'm yapping I'm playing reasonably.
Try my best. Here goes. Here I go. I did it. Here. Got it. Push it.
If you're in Germany, then it isn't legal because EU law overrides German law, I believe.
I'm breaking through.
Like, EU law says that the death penalty is not allowed, so I think in that case it's sort of like the same in your case because EU law overrides national laws.
Sunshine splitter.
I know that there was like a whole hubbub about that in regards to like either Poland or Hungary wanting to make a law that would actually reverse that. Or Slovakia, I don't remember. Somewhere in Central Europe.
You're not getting past me.
It's either Poland or Hungary or Slovakia. That's all I know for certain.
Catch.
Got it. Going up. Got pushing through.
Yeah, precisely. Actually, speaking of which, if you're wondering why I'm talking politics, hang on. Might be useful to know. There we go. We also, in regards to this, we do have a rule: no American politics unless I specifically initiate it. Because American politics is just gonna make everyone angry and sad and annoyed. So, unless I specifically begin talking about it, it's a forbidden topic. Exactly. It's a...
Go.
Got it. Ha.
I'm breaking through.
There we go. Let's...
Going up. Let's go.
And exactly, that's the thing, isn't it? It's like, yeah, you could chase all the laws, but does anyone really care? We are in the first... I would need to check, but we are in the first round of the Tokyo section. I'll take a look after we're done with the victory screen. But yeah, the entire reason we're just kind of grinding is because we are vastly underleveled. Yeah, Storm Ridge. Yeah, now that you see, yeah, now that you say it, yeah, it's Storm Ridge. So you are 100% correct about that. And also with this, we have also done a side quest, which is fun. Oh no, Doko is angry. Nah, never mind. Oh no, this is both so confusing and so cute as well. This is... Oh, so cute. Might even have a shot at winning. Well, we have good luck Ducko on our side. I would say that's the best sign we can have. Oh, we need to fight... Oh, it's the South Sheriff shopkeepers. Ah, oh well, we need to do this anyway. Hang on, let me save real fast. Pardon me. I had a pizza yesterday and that always messes with stuff. But let me go ahead and have a quick look. It is... Yeah, it's Stormbridge indeed. So this is currently what we are looking at. We are... behind is the word I'm gonna be using. But yeah, speaking of friendly matches, we need to deal with the... hang on. Is it the back alley? Yeah, right. Hang on. South Sheriff shopkeepers. There we go. That's it. Let's go for intermediate. Yeah, I'm still deliberately staying away from ranked, to be honest. Like, it's a shit show at the moment. Oh no, wait, hang on. If the update just happened, then this is probably the update that does like the... If you have like 4 goals ahead, it ends after the first half. If you have 3 goals ahead, then it's only 15 minutes, phase 1. There we go, that was it.
Here. Got it.
I was like, that update hasn't happened yet. Despite the fact that I literally started the stream with downloading the update.
Got it.
Also, this is what they call being mean.
Sunshine.
But yeah, how come you felt that, dude? Like, I know that online is currently a bit of a dumpster fire.
How about this?
Seriously, we are missing 4.
Get a load of this. Let's go.
That is... I'm not certain what's worse, like missing a shot by 4 points, or
Coming in hot.
like only needing or missing like a level up by like 1 experience.
Score.
50s and my opponents at the highest. Oh, that is awful. Yeah, that is. That I can see how you would feel really bad about that. That, I can see how that would feel really bad, yeah.
Gotcha. Here. Got it. Let's light it up.
Okay, so this one is just indeed gonna be lost. Yeah, I do hope you were kind enough to him, but that's a bit impossible when the level difference is that immense.
Gotcha.
Oh, that, oh, good lord. I so desperately hope that was, I totally know how you might feel bad as a result. Yeah, I hope you, I mean, given the fact that they're at the minimum level 17, implies that they've at the very least played other matches, so I kind of hope that wasn't the case. But yeah, that would, yeah, I stay away from online in most games precisely for that reason. Is I don't want to be that guy that ruins someone else's present. Like if I play online, it's often just purely with friends.
Got it. I'm breaking through.
I mean, that's not entirely true, but since it takes a long
Going up.
I played Come On because ranked. That's very fair, but still, it's more than, in that case, more than 1 match. So that's sort of like the good sir, could you?
tactics.
Good sir, I'm trying to see if the update has changed anything. If you could please.
You won't get past me.
Alright, have a good one, T. Hope for you that the nap is gonna be very nice. I mean, I'll be honest, I'm still not gonna do ranked. Like, no, it's just... I play these games in order to relax. It's the same reason that you will find, like, Fortnite in my introduction trailer for my channel, and that is only because I played it for the sessions a few years ago. And it just so happens that that caused a funny moment.
I got it.
It's like, I normally avoid them. With the exception of a few MMOs, like... Because in that case, everyone sort of
Now we're
acknowledges that
talking.
they're there for a reason. But yeah. I don't know. I've always... I don't know, it's just... Some people really like online games. And more power to them.
Where's it coming from?
Like, I can totally see why people really like it.
Going up. I got here.
Alright, let's see if these are the changes that I was thinking about. It could also be that they don't count in story mode, to be honest. But... So, it's not indicative, but... Yeah, that's fair. Okay, it seems that even if this is a change that has occurred, it has not occurred in story mode. That's fair. See it after 20. That is, yeah, that is fair.
Sorry. Got it. Here.
Then I assume that like the time changes are mostly there for online play and for Chronicles mode. That's fair, and I do hope that you didn't really ruin anything. Although to be fair, I have also seen on that front, I have seen some people talk about that they deliberately throw matches at the moment. So that could also be it. Like I've seen people deliberately throw matches simply because they're in it purely for the tokens you get.
How about this? Oh no!
So that could have also been it, but that's sort of what I'm going to want to believe. Even if it isn't the truth, like, I kind of want to believe it purely for the sake of not wanting to be the guy. So I'm just going to believe that you just happen to find someone that's purely in online mode for the items.
The outcome is obvious. Go.
You won't get past me. Here we go.
But speaking of which, what I kind of like about this game as well is that the game pretty clearly up front mentions like, hey, it's gonna be a while before you play any football whatsoever in this mode. Or in the main story mode. Like, that is just a nice little quality of life thing of like, hey guys,
Get a load of this.
you know, like, don't expect to be because the first 3 chapters are essentially a very long tutorial. So I kind of like the fact that the game is just upfront about that. And it's like, hey dude, if you're purely here for the football matches, level a hero character. But oh, cool.
How about this?
But then again, the story mode does a lot of good things. Like the first real match, where you need to gain, you essentially need to somehow score 3 goals in the span of 30 in-game minutes. That really teaches you the value of combining attacks with each other. So the game does a lot of that, where it's like really some really solid tutorializing through the matches themselves.
Now.
Not getting past me. Let's go.
So that is like...
Got it. Going up.
I've so far... I genuinely have no complaints about the story mode so far.
This.
How about this?
Whoa there.
Here. Got it.
Go.
Going up. Got it. Let's go. Hey, Mom. Score.
Minigames don't explain changes like catching. Yeah, exactly. More changes. That's where you kind of need to have tutorial pop-ups. So that makes complete sense that they kind of do that to also give you a visual of what it is that they're talking about. But they do really try to use the adage of, you know, just teaching it through mechanics, which that's the, to be honest, the best way to teach a game.
Got it. Going up.
Okay, interesting.
How about this?
Well, that's good for me to know, because obviously I'm used to the Go Chronostone Galaxy way of doing cash-ins. And there we go. That is 6-0. That is sick. Good lord, that is 6-0. Also, I'll be taking the next ad break to quickly go to the little boys' room. Only play. Oh, cool. Makes sense, to be honest, with what they've explained of their in-game explanation they've given. But yeah, I'll be taking the next break to quickly go to the little man's room. So there will be some music playing on the break screen. So don't worry. I'll hopefully be back before the ad break is over. But ad break will be happening in 1.5 minutes. And this time around, I'm keeping an eye on it because I don't want to make the mistake twice back-to-back of accidentally continuing through the ad break. Oh, real fast, speaking of football. This is just a small casual reminder to people. If you go to a real football match, don't throw fireworks on the field. Like, just don't. It's not fun for you. It's not fun for me. It's not fun for anyone in the that's trying to actually enjoy the match. Just a quick reminder not to do that. But yeah, it's always fun to be an inspiration for smaller kids. Especially because keepers feel like the unsung heroes of football, and I'm totally not saying that because I was always placed in the keeper position whenever I was forced to play the game. So yeah, I'll start the break a bit earlier and enjoy the music. I'll be right back in 2 to 5 minutes. And there we go, we are back. That was the smooth sounds of Alexander 11 you just heard. And that was partially because I knew that he was about to take a nap, and nothing helps a nap quite like lots and lots of evil memories. Why can't I do a thing here? Speak with the old lady. Oh, that's probably because she's not. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. Sneak ahead. Oh, never mind. That is in the Odaba case files. Speaking of which, how are we doing on that? Hang on. Okay, slowly getting there. It might actually be a good thing to kind of check on. Oh, hang on. That's not the button I wanted to press. There we go. That's the button I wanted to press. To go downtown and to see if there's anything I can buy. But first things first. The fight with the noodles. They shall be legendary.
This looks delightful.
Ramen's like rocket fuel for footballers. Even the noodles are fired up.
There we go. Exactly. I genuinely love the ramen battle as a mini game.
Come back hungry, you hear?
There we go.
I feel fully revitalized.
This is genuinely. I'm mostly doing it for the Don Gorilla stickers, but it's also just a great way to catch up. Let's see here. There is meant to be a. Okay. So we have. I don't even know if I have enough, to be honest. That is for defense goalkeeping, so we want to get at the very least. Do we want to get 3 of those? Pressure, physical. Hang on. Let me check something. First things first. Hang on. I have an idea on how to do this, because every once in a while you need to go out and remove gear from team. Thank you. Now we go to do auto equip. That will help somewhat. Okay, so I mean, if Destin ever becomes part, then he was obviously gonna be, from the looks of it, a midfielder. Okay, let me see here. So we want. Okay, so agility seems to be sort of like one of the main focuses for goalkeepers, so. Okay, pressure and physical, that's what I need to look at. And we also have a bunch of team bonuses as well. Japanese name already going with English fear, but in the first cutscene kind of threw me off and also still used. Ah! That indeed would. Yeah. That would indeed. Oh, is that gonna be the cash-in? The passes? For some reason I already have it. Ha! Interesting. But from the looks of it, okay. Then what I want is 2 of you. 2 fated boots. I want 2 turtle boots. Then for forward and midfielder. Oh, the only thing we really have for that is... Okay, then I want... Oh, I can only afford 2 of you. Okay. Then let's once again remove everything from the team. And let's auto-equip. Okay, there we go. We are starting to get there. Not quite there yet. We're just gonna need to go ahead and do some grinding, but already finished this training. Ah, that would indeed be it. Yeah. That would indeed probably be it. Also, hang on, this is a solid moment. Not that we're ending, not at all, but it's always solid every once in a while to remind yourself of... Oh, hang on, that's the wrong one. A couple of commands, including the socials and the Discord. If you want to know when I go live in the future, then the Discord and my Blue Sky are the best way to keep track of that kind of information. Let me see here. In the meantime, how far are we on this particular plan? We still need about 100 AT and 200 defense. Hang on, because you might be wondering, because I'm only now noticing that my PNG is currently, hang on, 1 second. There we go. We have, this is what I still need, about 100 team attack and about 200 team defense, so this is gonna be fun. Okay, this is gonna be FUN fun. How am I going to... I mean, the best way is probably just to do some leveling, right? I cannot talk to the old lady at Seaside Park for some reason. That might be because they're in the evening? Oh, wait, hang on. If they're in the evening... Let me try something. Hang on, let me go ahead and try something in that case, because I haven't actually tried the whole moving time around. Only at night. There we go. Spam the training games. Hi Silver, how are you doing? Also, happy birthday! I believe I already said that to you, but still, I'm not certain if it was yesterday, but point here still stands. Still a happy birthday, even if it was yesterday. Welcome to the 31 Club. We have all crooked backs, and we all scream about them darn youngsters. And I will absolutely do that in that case. Conical mode. Yeah, I kind of figured, like, they don't... It's not there for the, having arguments with strangers. Yeah, that is probably indeed the best thing in that case. But let's just start off with team attack and team defense first. Oh no, it's Mechamon. Also, if you want Silver, if you want to have like a lookout at the loadout of my team, just let me know and I'll show it, because I did ask you specifically for help on that front. Also, if you want to know how long this game has been in development, this is a reference. Oh dear, and then I'm reminded of Pokemon Go to the polls, and all of a sudden I fall into my chair cringing. Oh, seriously? Oh, that's very neat, because I was kind of annoyed at the fact that you could only get them from doing online matches. I might end the stream with checking that. The Dragon Drake. Huh. The worst part is that given I've played Digimon as well, like that could very well be an actual name. Your brother's in Chronicle mode. Oh. That is good to know. Speaking of which, I still have some questions about how Chronicle mode works, so we might do that as well on today's beach episode stream. And not the kind where James pulls a gun. That's a different kind of beach episode. Which I'm still surprised about ever made it into the actual original Pokemon anime. Oh dear. Oh! Now I'm curious about the kitty. Now I'm curious about the kitty. You've activated cat mode. Let me dump you over in the sea. I'm trying to think about which minigame is probably the best to train with. But I think... I believe you mentioned the Harbor District, Silver. Trying to remember. Hang on, why am I trying to remember? I can quite literally look at our conversation. Why am I trying to remember that? Beach Cove where you scare players to keep their attention can clear it easily if you remove all reserve plays, and then doing it at max level is very easy. Ah, it's the Beach Cove. Not sure if that's gonna be doable, but let's just try something and see where we end up. Let's just try the old shipyard training. Advanced is maybe a bit too we can try it.
Consistency is what wins games.
Out of my way! Here I go.
Okay, there we go.
Sorry!
Just kinda need to focus here for a moment.
Take this!
Looking sharp.
I'm taking it!
There we go. Yes, indeed, let them rain. Be very glad you didn't mention already that you have a cat, because then I would have asked for the cat tax.
Out of my way!
Come on, we can do this. 2600, you know, could be worse. Also, doing it on controller is genuinely really nice because I can just press the button at the same time. Okay. Oh yeah, that is indeed actually surprisingly useful. But yeah, Silver, in case you're curious, this is what my team currently looks like. Like, I realized I had a bunch of experience that I just hadn't, one of those, like, experience cards, and I'm like, yeah, you know, I might as well level up the experience. And that turned out to have been a reasonably bad idea. Also, Onion, let me very quickly go ahead and put the follower role on you. There we go. Now you have access to the rest of the server. It's mostly used for letting you guys know what's going on in regards to streaming, but, you know, every once in a while all the stuff is posted as well. But yeah, this is my current team. You might notice a problem with the fact that some of them are surprisingly overleveled. That is the danger of giving me experience boosters. Oh. And Silver, you also mentioned, and I was looking at the conversation we had a few days ago, that I should manually put in the beans. Like, do you have any tips on which beans are best to go where? I mean, to be fair, like anyone can chime in on that particular front. It's just that I just happen to have had that conversation before. With Silver, but everyone is very much allowed to chime in, and it's very much appreciated. Because of so far, just kind of let the game decide for me. Browse out the stats if you found someone to do much better kicking. Ah, okay. That makes oh, it's another kitty. That makes a lot of sense. Let's do intermediate with everyone, because I'm sure there will be nothing going wrong whatsoever at all.
Consistency is what wins games.
What?
Okay, everyone's going to be thinking about football. Not you. You will eat when you're dead. Just can't get a beat. Oh, that is good to know. I do have some questions about Chronicle mode, so that helps a lot. Oh, I like the challenge here.
Excuse me? No freaking way!
Huh? Keep that momentum.
Himmelstein, you can eat cake. You can eat cake in your home country when we're done.
Huh?
That's really okay. That is good to know. I must admit, at first I was really confused as to like how this little mini game works, because it's, I feel, best explained with more than one player.
Excuse me?
So this was the only minigame that and the other beach minigame were the ones I had the most trouble with during No looking at cats, Foxworth.
You've got more to give. A commendable rate of progress.
Okay, good. So let's see how that changes the docket. Yeah, that's sort of where I went wrong as well. It's like I was under the impression that every single... Yeah, that's sort of how it felt for me as well. That's where I was like, you know, the game is pretty clearly trying to get me to mash. And there's just nothing is happening. It just feels wrong. But let me go out and have a look at, in that case, at the beans, the Abby board. Because like I said, I just kind of let the game decide for me. To be fair, this team doesn't need any beans, right? Like, at least not at this point in time. That's kind of what I figured. Okay. Pressure increased by 3. You are defense. Hang on, let me go ahead and quickly do some old school writing down of things. Hang on, let me do some old school writing down. This sounds really dumb, but like... I just kind of need a reference for something here. I have with me here... That almost is something that fell down. That should not be happening. Let me just write some stuff equip and remove all the beans so you can start fresh. That's exactly what I'm doing, but I first want to write down what all the useful information is. FA is kick, tech, and control. MF is... That way I don't have to constantly move back and forth to recognize the different... That way I don't have to actually constantly go back. We have DF. That is int. Pressure. And the ones that I'm like not sure about, I'll do a little visualization there. And physical. And then... Oh. Goalkeeper is... Agility. Kick is ball. Kick is foot. Agility, pressure, and physical. Okay, that is... Technique is... Little stick figure. With ball right there. I am like just don't ask. Control, we've already seen that. That is there we go. Technique is little stick figure with happy football. Intelligence is I'll just put a finger there. Physical is check mark. Agility is speed. Pressure is and physical is... There you go. I just quickly wrote for myself down what all the different icons mean. Oh, whoops. I have also no idea what like the thing to the left of the player is, like what this thing right above here is, but I'm sure I'll learn that as the game progresses. It does help that one of these is purely for the goalkeeper, so we can give Alex that just purely by design. Yeah, exactly, the gold thingy up top. Equip all my... Ah, that's good to know. Oh, there we go, remove training beans. Okay, thank you. Okay, so let's start with the goalkeeper. Moving skills... Oh, okay, that makes sense. Okay, so let's go to the ability. Let's go for the goalkeeper, because one of these is... Agility is purely for the goalkeeper, so we can give them all the agility beans. That is purely a goalkeeper thing. Same goes with forwards, which only have kick, so we can at the very least give all the forwards... let's just start off with doing that. Let's just give all the forwards, at the very least, the kickballs. So we didn't want Endo to have gotten have... Okay, that makes sense. Oh, they actually... Oh, does that show? No, never mind. Kick is this one. You are a forward. So you gain the foot. You are a forward as well. Why then are you on the defense? Because I'm an idiot, that's why. But you're not the forward that I want to be focusing on. Ivan, I want to focus on for forward. Cherry's a midfielder, but like I said, just doing this one at a time for the ones that I know for certain what I want. Alec is a midfielder, you are a defender, And then at some point we'll once again reach the top. You're a midfielder. You are unknown. You are unknown as well. So are you. So are you. And then we're right back to where we started. Okay, so let's now actually start looking at this. So I've put Windsor in the... We are going to continue on this during the ad break. But in some cases... Yeah, I mean, we do have enough kick beans, but I wanted to make sure that every one that has like one that's only for them, I wanted that one done first, just to make sure that like that much is clear. Okay, so Windsor is defense, and he's essentially always in here. So he has intelligence, pressure, and physical. The question is, do we do a lot with him? Because intelligence is shared with midfielders, and based on how I've been playing the game, I feel like I use midfielders more than I use defense. But in that regard, pressure and physical can definitely go to Windsor. Because he's essentially always in here. And physical is just this. Okay, then we have... I mean, to be fair, Freud is gonna be in the next anyway, but first we need to wait for a moment because there's an ad break. Hooray! Those are fun. Let's see what's happening in... Let's see what is happening in the news. The answer is... Okay. So... For those of you who are currently not seeing ads, a Dutch website has stopped selling sex dolls. Which, as far as news goes, is not the news I was expecting to read about today. If you don't know what that is... ask your parents. There we go. Welcome back, everyone. You didn't miss anything in the news, and if you did think you did, then no, you don't. Good lord. Anyway. So Cedric is a defender. He is 100% gonna be in the next match. Like, that much is for sure. So I do want him fully beamed up. With intelligence... pressure? Yes, pressure. And also physical. Raika is a defense that is... This is the weird thing about Raika. So she is a defense, but she always plays offense. Like, I don't understand the role Raika is meant to play on this one. Because it's pretty clear that she has a lot of forward capabilities, which is why she's a forward as well in my case. Oh dear. That's genuinely really bad. So I need to check where she is. Yeah, see here, Raika is... I kind of want to say, like, Raika is considered a forward, so why is she up here as a defense? I guess the idea is that she can play, like, every role? I guess that's the idea, is like, she can play all roles, and that's sort of like what her main gimmick is meant to be. Okay, there we go. Then we have Kate, who is defense and is... Okay, so Alex can go ahead and be fully fit in because he's the goalkeeper. And we also have control. Oh, never mind, that's the forward. Oh, whoops, I'm looking at the forward here. I'm looking at the wrong beans. Yeah, I'm using Raika as a forward at the moment, and I'm very happy with her in that position. Alex is a goalkeeper, which is why I'm giving him beans for attack, because I'm a smart person like that. Good lord. And then we also have physical. And Nikos is pretty clearly meant to be... It's sort of like our secret third forward. So I am gonna give him kick. I'm gonna give him control, and I also want to give him technique. Intelligence isn't as useful on that one. I mean, I guess intelligence is useful, but Himmelstein is essentially our secret third forward. Juno is on the bench. Okay, so we've got Ivan, we've got Mercer, we've got Windsor, Kate, David. Why are you in the fence? I think I'm gonna need to switch David out for someone else. I'm sitting in, I'm seeing his scores, and I'm like, why? I guess he's in defense because of Runaway Bull. And the fact that he doesn't have a scoring move, which makes sense. I guess I could switch him in for Taliesin Greenhunt. I guess it is because of the fact that he has Runaway Bull that I put him in there at first, and we obviously didn't have... But I think I want... Do I want to get Lycos in there? Yeah, Yes. Okay, hang on. I might want to switch off the 4-3-3 triangle, but I think I put it in there because it's required. Oh yeah, because Ivan is forced into one of the matches, and then I had to switch someone over to Dave, and I think that is it indeed. Like, hang on, here's the thing. Windsor is going to pure defense. Hang on, if we put Windsor over here, he's pure defense. Like, every single thing he does is defense. Same with Kate. And then we can put in here, sort of like in this section, sort of like in the midfield, we can put players that can do both midfielding and defense as required. And then David suddenly makes more sense to put in. Oh, whoops, wrong one. But like, if we then put David in here now like this, then he can play as a secondary midfielder as well. That would work. Although still the fact that he has... Yeah, I know. Let me see if there is a forced formation that we need to use on this match. I'm currently looking to see if there's like a forced formation that we are missing in some way. But I don't think that's the case, so I don't have to use this particular formation. So we could go for the 4-4, the 2-4-4. Field your friends. No, but there was once one game where we had to specifically use a 4-3-3 triangle as well. I think it was like this chapter or the chapter, or it was like the chapter before this or the chapter before that. We could go with freedom. right here, because in that case we have like 3 defenders, we've got 5 midfielders that we can switch in and out of to become forwarders as needed. Yeah, I think that would work. If we move over to a 3-5-2 build... Because then we can keep Cherry over here because he has Heavenly Thunder. We can keep Nikos over here because he has Low Driver Sunshine. Ivan can stay here for Patriot Shot. Cedric and Marinda are great defensive players. And then we can keep Davin in here. Yeah, then we can keep David in here because he can then also play the role of sort of like secondary midfielder, sort of like... put Ivan for the back. Let's see here. It's a long shot. Oh, I wasn't aware of that. Oh, that's what that icon then means. Oh, that's probably what the icon means in that case. Is that like, oh yeah, that means that he can put it everywhere. But in that case, let me have a look at our midfield options. That's probably what that thing means in that case. Let's see here. We could switch out Meridia and Ivan with each other. Like, hang on, if we do this... I believe in the anime, and I'm not certain, Silver would need to correct me on this one if I'm remembering it wrongly here, but I believe in the anime, Mark Evans, the first main character, actually does win a match by essentially scoring from the goal, from his own goal. So you're not wrong there. Okay, so with that knowledge, let's go to the Abbey Learn. Okay, so David is essentially sort of like our midfield... Oh, whoops. Is essentially our... That was my keyboard right there. Is essentially our midfield... So David is essentially our midfielder defense. That's sort of like where this whole thing came from. So we want at the very least... There's no overlap between the two. Yay! For some reason I have Kick in here with Bulwark. Let's not. Let's give him... let's see here. Yeah, let's give him Pressure. Let's give him... It's also partially like, what do I have a lot of? I happen to have a lot of you as well. A lot of Control. Formed when he joined the company. Oh yeah, I believe that is like in Royal Academy, from what I remember. That is... Mark really oozes football, and I love him as a character for it. Oh, and both use Intelligence. Okay, good. Let me just take a quick look at everyone on the Abbey board. Okay, so knowing that you're pure defense helps out a lot. Same with you. You are gonna be pure defense. That leads us to Intelligence. Pressure. And Physical. Go. Ivan, I believe, has all of this. No, not yet. Okay, so he is midfield forward. And then we also want... We are starting to run out of Intelligence. That's not a dig at him, that's just how many beams we have. I'm trying to remember which matches those are, but it's been a while since I last saw the anime. Okay, so he has everything all lined up. Nikos, I believe, as well. Okay, Cherry does not. Okay, so Cherry is midfield. So we want to at very least get you in here because you have a shot, control, and also Yeah, I might as well throw tech in his way as well. Okay, Meridia might need to be changed. He's also midfield. He's mostly gonna be midfield, but I do want him kicking as well, just in case. Then we have you. I'm so happy I wrote down what all of these different icons mean, because there would be no way I would remember if I did. Okay, Raika is a forward, and Briar is... Okay, Briar is also just pure forward. And then finally we have control here. And then for Lycos we can just kinda assume defense and just kinda fill the rest out as needed. Second Royal Academy game. That... You could be 100% correct there. I wrote a check mark. Oh, right, because it's physical. Just because it looks like a check mark. There we go. Dario. Okay. You are playing as a midfielder. I don't think we will have enough, but we can always see how far we get. Oh, whoops, that's not one. Okay, we are quite literally running out. Okay, and then we finally have intelligence, which is 20. So with that new team, we now have quite a bit of attack, but I get the weird feeling we're nowhere near enough yet for defense. But that definitely helps. Yeah, we are almost... we now have almost enough attack, but we are still 200 off from team defense. So... let's go ahead and annoy them some more. This time around with advanced.
Consistency is what wins games.
Oh, good lord. Yeah, that's fair. Oh, this is a lot more difficult. I'll read your message in a moment. I kinda need to focus here. We are barely gonna be able to do this.
Freaking way!
You've got more to give.
Okay. Okay, this is... Okay, good. Oh, hang on. Someone's asleep on the wheel. No, you're not. I know it's nighttime. Training never stops in this place. You shall be here until you die. Or at least until the football frontier is done. What I almost want, and this is gonna be a really Oh, 1 second. Clear the bench and reserve team. Okay. Wait, clear the bench?
Your skills are visibly improving.
I am so terrified. That sentence terrifies me. It is recommended that you clear the bench. I mean, I can try. I don't think I can clear the bench. And the reserve team. That sentence has me worried. Oh, you mean for the... Okay, I was already going like, what the hell are they planning for this particular match? I was already going like, oh good lord, what are they planning for this match that I need to clear the reserve? But no, okay, that makes complete sense. But yeah, I would kind of love it. Like, imagine like being an Inazuma 11 main character, you know, finishing middle school and being dumped into high school, only to become the protagonist of a Persona game immediately after. Like,
It smells so good.
You-
In while it's piping hot.
don't ask me why I think that would be funny. I just think it would.
Yeah.
Keep those chopsticks moving.
There we go. Place that as second. Okay, that makes sense.
Like
But that
it.
might simply be because I want to see Personas be caught with a football.
Thanks for the meal.
There we go. More Don Gorilla stickers. We are now officially have enough attack. Wait, what? How the hell do we have enough attack? You rain down little... Yeah, exactly. You know, like who needs a persona when you can just summon black holes out of nowhere? Kind of makes me think, what would be the ultimate video game bullshit life story? Like imagine for a moment the main character person. Let's call the main character person Dave. Dave is an interesting fella because Dave is the unlucky person to go through every single appropriate game set in Japan as it becomes relevant to his stage in life. Like, if we assume Dave for a moment, what would be the route that Dave would take through gaming history? Because you would have Inazuma 11 for middle school, you would have Persona for high school. Like, are there games that would work for primary school? What would be the Japanese bullshit game he would run into once he gets into university or adulthood? I'm now curious about what the most cursed possible life is that our imaginary Dave could lead. And I'm partially saying that because I need to find topics to talk about. But that really has me wondering, like, what would be like the most cursed life you could throw Dave at? One could argue Danganronpa, but I feel like that doesn't fully count, given the apocalyptic nature of the series. And also, I'm just more a fan of Ace Attorney and Zero Escape, and you can't make me like Danganronpa even if you force feed it to me. Anyway, other topics. See, this is how a lot of my streams go. So, okay. Oh, wait, hang on. Did eating noodles give us more team defense? I mean, we do still need Last Defense. I have. Let me see. Hang on. How many achievements do I have for Last Defense Academy? One second. Let me check. Let me check. I mean, you've asked this, so I have about 137 hours into the game, and I kind of stopped at some point because there were some routes that I just refused to finish. And I refused to finish the routes because they just became icky at some point. Yeah, it is. It is. But, like, there were some routes that I genuinely, talked with someone about. Like, there is a set... Hang on. I just kind of want to showcase this as a sense of, like, what not to do in a video game. Silence. There you are. Let me go to... Because I talked with someone else about it at some point. But there is, like, one moment... I need to go all the way back for this. So, please pardon me as I'm skimming through pictures on Discord. Me and this person talk a lot about a lot of things. So, pardon me, but there is like one picture in particular that I genuinely was very close to just quitting the game and never touching it ever again. But I do need to find it, and I think it's somewhere around here. If you've played the game, you probably... Oh, good lord, that was cursed. Let's quickly skim on from Cursed Togepi. I do not feel a deep desire to watch Cursed Togepi. I think I have found it. But yeah, probably if you know, you know. But for those of you who don't... it's not this, but we are getting there. Okay, never mind. I didn't send it to him. Pointer is there is a picture. Didn't place too much of it. Okay, that is very good. I might still have it somewhere. Hang on. Yeah, no, I think I actually screenshotted it. That might be the faster way. Because I felt genuinely disgusted after seeing it. Let me see if I can find it. Because it is genuinely meant as a warning here. The Underwood Line Last Defense Academy. Let me see if I... Yeah, okay, I have found it. So, this is purely as reference. This is the picture where I pretty much... I gave the game 2 out of my 3 strikes that I have. Like, this is the moment where I told the game, if it does one more anything bullshit, I quit and I just give up on the game entirely. Like, the only reason that I continued on was because I wanted to see what was behind a couple of locked lines, but I stopped playing this particular timeline entirely. And I never gave it another look. Like, you cannot pay me to continue a storyline that has this in it. And I'm gonna, once again, get rid of it now, so that we don't have to look at it again. But this is purely for presentational purposes to show you what it is that made me just about quit the game entirely. Like, I don't want to get too angry during just what's meant to be a fun, chill little stream, but I was genuinely at my limit when I saw that. Especially if you don't have the context for 100 line, these are high schoolers. Like, they are of high school age. And that's just what makes it worse, to be honest.
Follow my instructions.
And no amount of It's Japan is gonna be able to talk to talk me into considering it good. Like, if we don't accept it in Western games, then it being Japanese is not an excuse. Simple as that. Anyway. Apologies for getting angry and ranty right there, but it's like, it's been on my mind a lot over the year, and it's one of the reasons that game is not in the sessions for this year. I played over 140 hours of it, but I sure as shit I'm not gonna showcase that game. It does not deserve to be showcased. Anyway, back to happy-go-lucky fun times. But yeah, it's just the kind of... I just got annoyed at it, because people often say like, oh, but that's just Japan. So? Would we accept it if it was a German game? Or an American game? Or like... a Brazilian game? Because we sure as shit wouldn't.
Huh?
Yeah, no, you don't, buddy. Because I was actually watching someone else play Persona 5, which is a great game, but it has a moment that's also very on the line in regards to that. Exactly. You know, this is completely normal. But no, I was watching someone play Persona 5, and they had a lot of fun with it until you got to a moment in the main story that is also very on the line. And he genuinely just quit. And he was like, you know, I love the game, but I'm not continuing on with this. You know, because he's a father with his own children. I'm like, completely understandable. There we go. Oh, I think I beat my own high score.
Your skills
I
are
didn't.
visibly improving.
Fuck yeah! Also adds in 1 minute. It's not even the first palace. His moment was when you need between the first and the second palace. When one of the main characters has to go essentially as a joke, sort of like constantly is pulled off layers in order not to be naked during the artist palace, or at least during the road to the artist palace. And he was like, I'm not continuing on with this because this is just, yeah, it's just uncomfortable. And you know what? Fair. Like, I'm used to it, and you know, it's for me part of the charm of the Persona games to have that kind of bizarre humor in it. But I also can totally see how it's just too much for some people. And I'm not judging anyone for it. You know, if you go like, you know, I don't want to continue on even though I'm enjoying the game, then yeah. If I wasn't as familiar with Japanese, sort of like how a lot of Japanese games operate, I would have totally done the same thing. Okay, we need... Okay, oh, we only need 25 more! We are so close! We are so close! Hang on, let me get some water. No, hang on. Before we do that, we first gonna have an ad break. We first have an ad break, and then we are gonna do that. And then, shall I do the match as well? It very much is. And there is another awkward moment later on as well. But it's like I said, like if you're not as tuned into that stuff, I can totally see why it's a turn off. So on that front, like I said, I'm not judging, man. Anyway, ads, enjoy them. After the ad break, we will. I was not planning on doing it, but we will do the match because we can do it. So stay tuned. And there we go. Welcome back, everyone. We're gonna do one more cove because we are so close to actually getting to getting our defensive stats up.
Daily practice breeds results.
But yeah, like it's the same in Persona 3 as well, where there is that whole section in the Love Hotel, which, you know, like it's played off as a laugh, but I can totally see how some people might feel uncomfortable with it. So in that regard, but like I said, the thing that I showed, the screenshot I showed, that's where the moment where I was like, okay, even as someone fully familiar with that culture, that's too many steps too far. Although, to be fair, one could argue that throwing, you know, tires at middle schoolers in order to get them to play football better is just as awkward outside of an anime context.
Keep that momentum.
Oh.
So, you know.
Oh.
I've also just been told that the commissions I had ordered are gonna be made this weekend, so that's exciting. It's not for the channel, this one is just personal artwork. Like, I've been wanting to see my boy in a couple of tracksuits for a very long time. Or a couple of specific ones. So I kinda took my chances. Not quite as high score, but there we go. There we go, so special training phase is done. I will say, is the team defense of 340-60? Yeah, exactly. It's one thing to, you know, imply smut, and it's another thing to put it in the game. As once again, for me, the real border here is the fact that in-game, a lot of these people are meant to be high schoolers. Like, if this had been between consenting adults, then I still would have thought that it was not at all, you know, that it was not okay. But then you could at the very least argue, you know, the consenting adult kind of thing. But that's not what this is. Anyway, cash in. A physical manifestation of a player's spiritual energy. Activating cash in buffs the whole team, not just the user. Thus lets a player perform powerful special moves called cash in moves. Okay. Before we do that... is there anything else I need to... Oh, we can... Oh! You cannot actually go into the school in the evening. That's, neat. That's neat. I mean, it's neat in the sense that they actually thought about it. Not necessarily in the sense that I need to go here in order to move time around. Was the user on top? Ooh, yeah, that is what I believe like almost the entire Go, the first half of Go itself is all about. It's all about the fact that they kind of need to work around cash-in usage, because no one really had the power for it. If I remember my games correctly, that is. But hang on, what kind of activity was that? Oh, it's the Kraken. Ah, yeah. Speaking of abusing middle schoolers, how about a machine gun that shoots footballs? Oh dear. Is that enough? I think what I'll do is I'll take a look in Tokyo as well to see if there is anything that we can buy that might help. I mean, yeah, like, yes, I will be honest, for those of you who played Danganronpa, my first immediate response was like, oh yeah, like that first punishment in the first game. Oh dear. Also, if you guys want to know what I'm going to be eating after I'm done with the stream before dinner, I have 2 vanilla chocolate muffins, and they are getting eaten one way or another before the day is done. But yeah, let's go and see if there's anything. Oh, I can also change time. Yeah, like I said, like, as for the attractions here, the majority of them look kind of nice, but this one, I'm not a fan of. I really like this. Oh, speaking of tracksuits, because I have not shown it to everyone yet. What I am planning on doing. 1 second. 1 second. There we go. So for those of you who are curious, before we start, this is what I'm gonna put Tribe into. So this is sort of like the main ideas that I have for my own personal commissions. Because... well, this one is because the Star Wars collection is about to come out in a few months. Like, I would not be surprised if the Star Wars collection is gonna get a February release. And then this one because it just looks cool and neat and all that kind of stuff. So... yeah, that is sort of like, if you're wondering about my commissions, they are mostly for myself, though. So, but yeah, as for this particular tracksuit right here, I really don't like it. But alright, have a good one, Onion. I will be streaming some more tomorrow. You can find the schedule on the Discord on Blue Sky. Tomorrow is the last Inazuma 11 stream of the week, because Friday is the affiliate anniversary. And Sunday is the last Sunday sessions of 2025 before we move into the 2025 sessions. So I will go ahead and do the match at the very least. Because, you know, you got some time to kill for that. And then tomorrow we're going to be finishing up Chapter 7. So today is purely the match still. But yeah, have a good night, dude. And thank you once again for the raid. It's deeply appreciated. I also hope you had fun. That's the most important part of any given stream. Is, like I said, if you leave the stream better, then my job is a job well done. Okay, so... oh, we've got a couple of these here. Next match after the severe level spike. That is good to know. Then we will be doing more training in between stuff. That is genuinely really good to know. Oh. And it's deeply appreciated that you mentioned this. I assume the next one is not the finale yet. I have been told that the finale is a rather massive spike as well. Severely pissed off on that one. That is very, very fair. So I got the sequel charm. There we go. That's very fair, but in that case we might, you know, like we can still do another stream like the one we did today. Almost have the same level, oh dear. Okay, there we go. So let's go ahead, let's save, and then let's see how bad this match is gonna get. I remember the finale being like the big difficulty spike, but I do know they've changed that. So that could have changed. Anyway, let's go ahead and start the match. Wasn't expecting to do this today, but there you go.
Think we can win this?
You mean you don't think we can?
Of course we can. I don't see us losing.
Exactly. We've made it this far. Time to see how things look from the top.
Then it might be that the finale and the next one have sort of almost the same level because of the lessened difficulty spike. That's still good to know, though. Like in that case, we will just take more of our time to just kind of goof around and get our levels up.
I just hope Cedric's ready.
He will be. I believe in him.
Yeah.
Because that was one of the first things they changed, because people were really running into that particular wall. Which, completely fair, I assume. I'm not sure. Depends.
And now, folks, the moment we've all been waiting for. The Football Frontier Grand Finals are officially underway. Here come the 8 teams who have fought their way to the top.
Oh yeah, no, then it is the then that is actually the explanation. If there are only 8 teams
From
here,
the Kinky Block, it's Storm Ridge Junior High, Masters of Keshin.
then yeah, the reason that it's
From
almost
Skoku,
the same is because they have lowered it.
And rule-bound Lawcrest Junior High. From Chubu, it's AI Academy, where football meets cutting-edge tech. From Chugoku, Noble Insight Institute, champions of classic football.
Oh, I kind of like that they all
And
introduced it
from
that way.
Kyushu, rising stars in their first appearance led by a brilliant tactician, South Cirrus Junior High.
Like it immediately gives me ideas of what like the next chapter could be.
I'm nervous.
Seriously?
Eyes up front.
Huh?
Oh no!
From Tohoku and Hokkaido, Alpine Junior High, the Silver Knights driven by selfless spirit. From Kanto, the impenetrable fortress.
Yeah, no, okay, I know who
Royal
our
Academy.
I know who our next one is gonna be.
And last but not least, last year's champions and seeds, the undefeated kings, Daimon Junior High.
I think I know who the next one is going to be. It wouldn't be an Inazuma 11 game without us having to deal with Raymond at some point. Yep. Yep, no, yep, that is, yep. That is, I think I know who we're gonna be fighting in the next round. Would it be a game without them, to be honest?
The finals start now. Let's start out strong. Oh, my nerves.
Why are you the one who's nervous?
Because her career depends on it?
You mean to say you're not?
Not at all.
Who was it that tripped during
Oh,
the parade again?
absolutely. That's something that I also mentioned when I first saw them during the last stream. Is like, it's such a nice... Like, the Alpine tracksuit is such a nice reference to the earlier games without it making it obvious. Like, if you don't know anything about the series, it's just some nice background detail. And that, I think, is genuinely the best thing this game does so
We've
far.
made it all the way to the nationals.
Like, the best thing this game does best so far is make a game that is both accessible to newcomers, but also chock full of all kinds of references to old-timers.
A team with no Kishin.
Don't underestimate them, manager.
First match of the finals.
Exactly.
Think we've got
This is actually a really good case study on how to do fan service in a really nice way.
If
So,
Cedric pulls it off.
absolutely.
He will. I know he will.
I'm almost kind of hoping that with the way that we're going, that I can do the finale when I have this game planned for the 2025 sessions, because that would just kind of make for a nice rounding off of the year.
I hope you're right.
But we shall see.
It's all on me.
Like, there's only like 2 or 3 chapters left, give or take, based on the speed at which we're
Said-
going.
What an eyesore.
Why so cranky? You know him?
Although one thing that the game does really badly is voice acting. Alright,
Let's bully him a little during the match.
have a good shower, dude. And once again, thank you so very much for the raid. It is, once again, deeply appreciated.
We'll steamroll them with our Keishin.
Ooh, scary.
Alright, let's see what the
This
level
is a
difference is.
highly
This.
anticipated showdown. Who's gonna win?
Ah, yes, the good old, we are 5 levels behind. You know, just what I was thinking. You know what we need to be starting off with 5 behind. Oh dear. Oh, scheiße. Apologies, something is happening behind the mic. Something that is hurting. Something that seemingly is gonna require me to do some quick first aid. Give me one moment. I have been hurt during the stream, so I'm quickly doing some first aid here while I'm talking. It's nothing serious. Don't worry. All I will say is, good lord, paper hurts when it wants to. Like, paper cuts hurt no matter how old you get. That's the only thing that I will say about this. Yeah, there we go.
Lots of people have come to watch, and the crowd is cheering. I hope they'll all give it 100%.
I might genuinely need to do some. Okay, start with playing for victory.
Got it. Coordination's a bit shaky. Where best to defend?
Okay, and if it turns out that we're not good enough for this yet, then we will spend the tomorrow.
Will they have the castle wall up in time?
And we will spend tomorrow also just.
I'll shut you down here. I see grace.
Time to show you my Keshin. You watch instead.
It's all yours. Got it. Ready to rumble.
Watch this.
Okay, focus battle, which. There we go. The bullshit has begun.
The finals begin. Stormridge Junior High versus South Cirrus. Will we see Stormridge's Keshin again today?
South Cirrus has no Keshin. How do they expect to compete?
They say only a Keshin can beat a Keshin.
Take a shot.
Keshin fell out of favor for being too energy draining.
Take a shot every single time they say the word Keshin.
Stormridge is a rarity. They still use Keshin, which makes them tough to counter.
So how does South Cirrus plan to stop the momentum Keshin brings?
Sacred Lance Clear Bunny!
They're getting fenced in again.
They know exactly what it is that they are doing. This is called fan service.
Shadow Empress!
And the castle wall's still not there!
Was
This is not good. Gonna need to score 2 goals.
So even that wasn't enough.
But it seems to be
See
pre-planned.
that? Nobody can stop my Clear Bunny.
So that's a Keshin.
Oh dear, oh dear.
How will they wriggle their way out of this?
No way I'm letting Flame Nog spot you.
Go.
Got it.
I'm sorry.
Going in.
Nothing gets past war book.
Come on. Something. Anything.
It feels like this is pretty much pre-programmed.
Whoa there.
There's no stopping the opposition. Ring it!
It doesn't help that we have no.
Their line's been broken.
Yeah, the Cody have no
this
tension
once and
whatsoever.
for all. Ready when you are, Govin.
All right.
Clear Bunny!
Never mind, that is. I guess
Keshin Resonance!
3 goals. Yeah, we are completely and utterly underprepared for this.
I see grace.
can't stop them.
If we want to stop a Keshin...
Okay, technically we need 2 goals, but that is gonna be difficult enough as
If this
is.
keeps up, we're done for. Cedric!
Thierry. Only a Keshin can beat a Keshin. It has to be me.
And that's only in...
Tight spot. Can they break through?
Ha!
Got it! Going up!
Got it! Ha! Nice one! Catch!
They're passing it around. Oh no! They've blown the pass.
If you'll excuse me.
Okay, let's see here.
Coolest glare.
Yeah, I might need to level up to 30 to 31 for all players at a minimum.
Gotta calm down. I can do this. I've trained for this moment.
Cedric.
No, nothing stirring inside. Why?
Out of the way!
Oh, magnificent breakthrough! Take this!
At the very least start weakening them.
Yeah! Spring thunderclap!
While also avoiding the Keshin as if it's the most
This
deadly
is their
thing.
very best special shot!
Silent ink stroke! Better luck
Blocked!
next
They've
time.
stopped it dead!
Take it!
Why can't
So we're
I
just
do
gonna go ahead
it?
and try to at the very least lower them down. Maybe manage.
Been shaken off! Ring it!
Ha!
Oh dear. Yeah, I might need to level to 30, 31 at a minimum for every player.
Quite get the ball.
Shadow Empress!
The pressure's on! Can they save it?
I'll shut you down here. Icy Grace.
Because we are way too on the back foot. That is 3-0.
Wasn't enough.
Yeah, there's no way that we're getting this.
Pickle. Can they turn the tide?
But I mean, we've done it before, but that was in a
Pass comes the struggle for the ball.
that was in a tutorial phase.
Take that!
I got this.
Not gonna let ya. Has nabbed the ball. Is rushing in. Let's see if it pays off. Passes with a wide arc, switching sides. Can they make it? It's safe in the keeper's hands.
So we cannot even
Take it.
score a goal in the first half. Okay,
Guess I'll handle it.
I think that is now.
Why can't I do it?
Okay, so they're not allowing us to score at all in the first half. Okay.
Brilliant interception.
Nice one! Catch!
There's the whistle for the end of the first half. What's your take on the first half, Chester?
The way it looks right now, I'm worried the second half could become even more one-sided.
Cedric, we need your Keshin in the second half.
I'm trying, but nothing's happening.
Cedric, I believe in you. You can do this.
You've got this,
From what I
Cedric.
see, there is, I believe, 1 or 2 goals that we will get guaranteed against us. So one of them was just my own fault. So what I can do is level up to 30 and then see if that works out.
Not getting past me!
Why can't I do it?
How will they handle this? here! A calculated decision.
Ouch.
Here!
I've got to do this.
Well, at least we managed to get this going. Now he's Proto Entertainer. Press RB while the pitch is open to open the special move command, allowing you to execute long shots and hyper moves. Hyper gauge powers hyper moves to fuel scratches and use special moves with variable defense moves, filling it faster.
I've got to do this. Everyone's energy. I need to follow the flow. I think I can see it now.
Okay, there we go. Just like I'm not certain if it's in this game that the game doesn't pause during these moments.
Now.
But I could be wrong there.
Pathetic.
I'm supposed to be good at syncing with people. I'm always wearing a mask, willing to do whatever it takes to make others laugh. That's who I am, someone who fits in. So why won't it come out? Fitting in is the one thing I'm good at. So why is it failing me now?
Also adds in 1 minute.
Destin said I had the potential, so what's stopping me?
Why can't I do it? I got through my training to read the crowd at Shibuya Crossing.
I heard about Destin's theory on Keshin. Apparently, to make one happen, all 11 players need to be completely in sync.
Also, I hope your shower went well.
Everyone this whole time. I know their wavelengths. I'm sure of it. I don't get it.
Yeah, good to hear.
Why isn't it working?
And we are temporarily taking a break because we're in the middle of an ad break. Good lord, that timing right there. Good lord, that timing indeed. In the meantime, let me go ahead and take a long hard look at the news, because there is apparently some political stuff happening in this country. It is good, yeah. And there we go, welcome back. Good to hear your show went okay, dude.
Harmony between all 11 players. Tell me, this harmony, bringing out the Keshin together. Are you including yourself in that equation?
Like I said, the one thing there are two things I am not a fan of on Twitch. It's one, it's getting a random 15 ads back-to-back thing.
That's it. That's the key.
And people that deliberately use the ad break to show some of the most important stuff, like...
I left myself out. We needed 11, but I didn't include myself.
I've said before that I can sort of...
That's how it's always been. I try to make others laugh, but I never laugh with them.
In that, Cedric feels like such a human story. Like, Cedric's story feels like so human, because we all have those moments in life where we just kind of hide into the background. Like, personally speaking, I've always thought of myself as a joker. Someone that kind of moves between groups, but never leaves any lasting impression. You know, this idea of like, I talked about this on the last Inazuma Eleven stream, where like, since I was always moving schools, you know, this idea developed in my head of like, why bother? You know, like, why bother making friends when in a year's time I'll be gone, or maybe in a few months' time I'll be moving to another place, another school with other people. So that idea of sort of like becoming sort of like a shadow that's kind of moving between groups, you know, always sort of there in the background but never leaving an impression, it's a very human thing that we all do on some level. So I like how much this story is just a very human one.
The joy I brought them, I could never feel it myself. I've always left myself out of the picture. I thought fitting in meant sacrificing who I was. That being someone else was the only way to make friends.
And it's even foreshadowed in the very first chapter when he tries to force himself into being our friend.
Even when I got everything right, I kept wondering why nothing worked. But now I get it. Everyone pulled away because I never smiled from the heart. I wasn't really having fun. That's why I never found true harmony.
You good, Cedric?
Briar. I like making people happy, but I wasn't having fun myself, so it didn't come across.
If you want others to have fun, you need to enjoy it too. I'm done changing myself for others.
Cedric.
What kind of person is Cedric Freud? A scheming, calculating coward, too afraid to be real because he fears rejection.
It's time to lay it all out there.
And this time, I'm gonna have fun with everyone.
Kind of reminds me of like almost like an Ace Attorney character that like suddenly has this little freak out and then shows his true personality.
This is the real Cedric Freud.
Also, that's that is such a fun little quick little cutscene.
The entertainer.
Oh, he's
Dance! South Cirrus just summoned a Keshin! Wait, did that come from Freud? This match is wide open now!
Sure, they've got a Keshin now, but they're still facing two.
Good lord. It is such a fun little
It's not in their favor yet.
Were they hiding that Keshin all this time?
No. I think we just saw it awaken.
Awaken? What? They had a Keshin this whole time? Now this is getting good.
Of course, in the end, we still need to somehow
A clash between Keshin. Been a while since I've seen one of these.
Manager.
Oh, you have to. Oh, I wasn't aware of that. Good to know. Thank you. Thank you. I might have to redo the second half in that case.
Going up. I got it.
What kind of attack can we expect? They're going for it!
Who score? Oh yeah, now we're talking.
Yeah, thank you for reminding me. I should have actually seen it.
Set has a Keshin now.
What are you standing around for? Let's crush it.
Yeah.
Take it! Here I come. Here we go. Clone Faker.
I also love that this is essentially just Cedric's chapter.
Extraordinary ball control. With a chance for a goal. Can they make it?
Okay, never mind. We can actually do this. Hang on, we can actually do this.
Now we're talking.
Hang on, we can absolutely. We only need one more goal in order to go into overtime.
Not getting past
We just need one more goal for overtime.
Their line's been broken. What even was there? Barging through. Can they get their defense into position? Takes the shot. That was close, but they shut him down.
It's all yours.
Yeah. Didn't see that coming.
Just need to go and move it back to
This.
Cedric. That's sort of like the real big problem here.
Cyclone. They shut it down with a special move.
Here I come. Here we go.
This is just purely because I'm starting to enjoy Dazzling Carnival as an attack. But he definitely becomes. I disliked him at first, but he's definitely grown on me.
You're nothing.
It seems that they're actually scared over the fact that there is.
How can you have a Keshin?
Kind of want to say, it feels like these people are used to just breaking through the other team, and now they're suddenly.
Is having one a crime?
And now they're suddenly needing to fight on level playing field.
Isn't it awesome?
You clown. You were born to be a sidekick. You don't get a Keshin.
Blaine,
I am so loving this whole second half of the match.
today I'm the lead.
Oh, but also you said okay. Yeah, I was told about it. I also love that looks like he's genuinely having fun.
Cedric?
That was amazing. If that's their Kishin, we'll hit back with a triple fusion.
Manager, we've only got 2.
Let's have some fun.
Okay.
Look who's all fired up.
Will they drill it home? It's safe.
Okay, there we go. We only need one more.
Take it.
Guess I'll have a receiver.
Okay, we need one more goal. That's it. One more goal.
It's time to show 'em. Ghoulish.
Well, Turkey, yeah, I need to go to remember my my buttons.
There's no stopping the opposition.
Get past me.
Feast your eyes.
Here we go. Gotcha.
Stopped in their tracks.
Here I come.
We just need to go ahead and get this whole party started. And then it's left trigger. Okay.
Can they keep the ball? Here we are nearing the end of the second half. They've made it to the box.
Okay, let's move. Force Flash. Towards the next one.
Flash.
Remember, into curve shot.
Will they drill it home?
Silent ink stroke.
And there we go. We are now officially into overtime.
They'll be wanting to turn the tables as soon as
Oh,
possible.
good lord.
That smug little.
least it lets you. Ah.
Stop them! Now! Shoot me! Go for it!
Both sides want that ball.
Not good.
I see your hand.
Catherine, shake it off.
We are now officially in golden goal territory.
I'll shut you down here.
Fuck it, let's use Icy Grace.
Blocked. They've stopped it dead.
It's all yours.
Nice one. Go.
That pass isn't happening.
Okay, we need to stop them. But we can absolutely beat it second half.
Can't quite get the ball.
We absolutely can.
Surely they'll defend this.
Go.
Got it. Take it. Got it.
They take the shot.
Okay, let's start off with slowly but steadily lowering their stuff.
Great composure from the defense.
Take it.
Guess I'll see your hand.
Kind of want to say, like, I don't think so, buddy.
There's no stopping the opposition.
Let's go ahead and start upping.
Gotta block it.
You're going on a goalie special. Short enough. But I just need to get it to around halfway.
Let's go!
Catch. Got it. Going in.
If you'll excuse me.
I also love the Falcon counter just for. But yeah, we are indeed essentially waiting. Oh, that's actually a technical combo.
What attack can we expect?
Oh, that's cool. Okay. Let's go then move you.
Passes to a teammate, switching to the other flank.
Guess I'll let. Hey, take this.
You won't get past me. Here we go.
Okay, so from now on.
Their line's been broken. Ring it!
Like I said, we can absolutely do this. We just need to not mess around as much early on.
There's no stopping the opposition. Can they make it?
Okay, that's just a normal.
I'll shut you down here. Icy Grace.
With a solid save.
It's all yours.
Here.
I'm taking this all the way. Is holding possession nicely. Catch.
Got it. Going up.
Got it. You can feel the tension.
Okay. Oh. Yeah, not happening.
They snatch the ball.
Okay, and now.
Here.
Catch.
Oh, come on! Seriously, offside? There's an offensive. You had an MP bar in previous games.
Take it.
So while you could, in theory, do it, it was not recommended.
Their line's been broken.
In fact, one of the tactics I personally used.
Hey, take this.
Is to always, to essentially always lower the MP in the first half and then attack in the second.
I'll shut you down here. Divine Deflectors!
That's a clean block.
It's all yours.
Here! I'll try my best!
Sidestep and gone!
Here! Got it! Got it! Push him through!
Yeah, I don't think so.
Take it!
Nice one! Catch! You can feel the tension!
Moving into the Spring Thunderclap.
Yeah! Spring Thunderclap! No doubt this one's gonna pack a punch!
Take this!
No way.
Silent Ink Stroke!
Okay, we need one more shot.
Solid save!
Or we're just gonna need to redo the second half. Pardon me. Let's just redo it. We can do this. We can do this. We can absolutely do this.
This is a highly anticipated showdown. Who's gonna win?
Take
Got
it!
it! Ha! Got it! Ha!
Got it! Going up!
I've got to do this.
Can they keep the ball?
Like this. I've got to do this. No
Take
way.
this!
Oh dear. This is bad.
Take that!
Where best to defend?
I will very quickly redo this because we do need to do this early on. So pardon me for because I do believe we can. Oh shit! Seriously? Oh no! Ending match ends it. Oh, you are joking. Oh, you are joking. Oh, come on! Well, guess we're doing that particular fight tomorrow. Or today, I guess. It's technically Wednesday. That is just me. Before we do anything else, though, because I did say I wanted to check something else, now that I actually started moving in Chronicle mode. Also, good lord, that is... Oh, well, we will do it tomorrow. I'll be more awake. Anyway, that's the excuse I'm using. I'll be more awake. So how many do I have? I have 21. Oh, because I've done 4 matches. Well, let's just try these. It's not gonna be a regular thing for me to do gacha pulls on stream, but you never know. And we've got a rare in the form of Petit Puma. Okay. But yeah, that is, I'm gonna go ahead and call that as mean. It's understandable, but it's still mean. But yeah, like, we're just gonna do that tomorrow in that case. Okay, so that is Sasuke. Oh, cool. But yeah, hopefully tomorrow's stream will be earlier. We also have Bob Daramada. Hello, Bob. But yeah, in case you want to know where I currently am in regards to the Chronicles, we're not playing more Chronicles, but we're not playing Chronicles, but like just so that you have an idea, I'm currently at Brainwashing. Like I'm mostly doing this sort of like while I'm doing other stuff as well. So yeah, this is where I personally am. I've only barely started, so don't worry about that too much. But yeah, so now I know if you end the match, it's genuinely ending your match. That's good to know. That is very good to know. Anyway, let me go ahead and end stuff real fast with the usual spiel. Exactly, that's the other thing as well. It's like I just kind of want to finish story mode first. There we go. That is it for today. Thank you very much for the short Inazuma 11 stream. I started very late for a variety of reasons. Hopefully tomorrow, today, it's technically Wednesday, I will be able to actually do more. Then, real fast, let me go back to the Discord because we need to quickly talk about the 2025 sessions. Real fast, in case you haven't seen it before, 2025 sessions start on Monday with the Ditch Appreciation stream for a viewer of the channel that has unfortunately fallen away over the course of the year. Then we have that Friday, Hollow Knight Silk Song, Route 3 start that Monday. Then the 15th, Kingdom Hearts, 19th, Blueprints, 21st, European Results 5, 22nd, Final Fantasy, 26th, Inazuma 11 Victory Road, 28th, Firewatch, and 29th, we have Palette Me Vegas for our sessions. But that's not the only thing. We are going to continue on with Inazuma 11 on Wednesdays after this week. And on Tuesday, the 16th of February of December, we will have Final Fantasy 14 patch 7.4. If you are on the Zodiac server and you want to help me out during that time, then you can do so if so desired. That's it for me for tonight. I thank every single person that has joined me on the course of tonight. Once again, especially it's on Onion for the raid, Silver for helping out a lot. Go watch him. He's gonna be doing a speed run during Awesome Games Done Quick at some point in the near future. So go and watch him. He's a part of Team Battle Network. A team that mostly is meant to do Mega Man speedruns, and that most of the members, me included, have moved over to an MMO. So that's fun. Thank you all for joining me tomorrow or tonight. More streams when I'm awake. Could be 7 p.m. Could be 10 p.m. We shall see. Thank you all for joining me. That was a lot of words with no breath. Have a good night.